Is it safe to travel to North Carolina? This is a question that many people ask, and the answer is complicated. While some parts of the state are certainly safer than others, there are several cities in North Carolina that are known for being dangerous. If you're planning on traveling or moving to North Carolina, it's important to be aware of the places that pose the most risk. Here is a list of the most dangerous cities in North Carolina based on crime rates and other factors. 10. Albemarle. Albemarle doesn't rank for the highest crime rate in NC, but it is still pretty high on the list. The crime rate is 65 per 1,000, which is significantly higher than the national average. This means that Albemarle has one of the highest crime rates in America compared to similar cities of its size. While the crime rate is a major concern, it is not the only issue facing Albemarle. The city also has a high poverty rate and a lack of access to quality education and healthcare. As a result, Albemarle faces significant challenges in terms of public safety, economic development, and quality of life. 9. Reidsville. Reidsville, North Carolina, has a population of just over 14,000 people and an overall crime rate of 56.71. The city hasn't always been considered a dangerous city, but a recent spike in property crime has put Reidsville on the list with a property crime rate of 47.25. However, the violent crime rate remains relatively low compared to other cities with high crime rates. 8. Rockingham. Rockingham is one of the most dangerous cities in North Carolina, with an average property crime rate of 44.36 per 1,000 residents. It is slightly safer than other cities but is still high on the list of dangerous cities. Rockingham is also home to a number of gangs and drug dealers, which contributes to the high level of crime in the city. If you are planning on visiting Rockingham, it is important to be aware of the risks involved and take precautions to protect yourself and your belongings. 7. Gastonia. Gastonia is one of the most dangerous cities in North Carolina, with a population of around 80,000 people. The city has a high overall crime rate of 48.49, and there have been several reports of violent crimes in recent years. In addition, Gastonia is located in a rural area, which makes it difficult for residents to access medical care and other essential services. As a result, many residents live in poverty and are at risk of being victimized by crime. While Gastonia is a beautiful city, it is important for residents to be aware of the dangers that exist. 6. Whiteville. Whiteville is another dangerous city in North Carolina. In fact, your odds of becoming a victim of crime in Whiteville are 1 in 6. The city only has a population of around 5,000, and the vast majority of crimes committed in Whiteville are property crimes. 90.22 of the overall crime rate of 107.33 per 1,000 residents comes from property crime. In fact, the city is the second most dangerous city in NC for property crime. However, there is also a significant number of violent crimes coming in at a crime rate of 17.21, making it the second most dangerous for violent crime as well. If you're thinking of moving to Wadesboro, or if you already live there, it's important to be aware of the dangers. Take precautions to protect yourself and your belongings, and be sure to stay alert and aware of your surroundings at all times. 5. Wadesboro. The population of Wadesboro is 5,402 people. Despite its small population, Wadesboro is the third most dangerous city in North Carolina. The crime rate in Wadesboro is an astonishing 97.64 per 1,000 residents. While violent crimes such as account for some of the high rates, the majority of crimes were property crimes. This is likely due to the city's high poverty rate. Nearly 1/3 of residents live below the poverty line. With limited economic opportunities and few resources to prevent crime, it's no wonder that Wadesboro is one of the most dangerous cities in North Carolina. 4. Fayetteville. While smaller towns and rural areas have their own share of crime, big cities tend to be some of the most dangerous places to live in the United States. According to data from the FBI, Fayetteville is one of the most dangerous cities in North Carolina. With a population of almost 200,000 people, the city has a violent crime rate of 9.96 per 1,000 residents. The property crime rate is even higher, at 34.61 per 1,000 residents. 3. Henderson. Henderson has been dubbed the murder capital of North Carolina, and with good reason. With a population of just over 15,000, the city has a staggering rate of 20.12 for violent crimes and 56.77 for property crimes per 1,000 people, making it by far the second most dangerous city for violent crimes in North Carolina. What's even more alarming is that the murder rate in Henderson is increasing, with no end in sight. Only time will tell if the city can get a handle on this growing problem. 2. Durham. Durham, North Carolina, is one of the most dangerous cities in the United States. In 2022, the city had a murder rate of 21.5 per 100,000 people, which was more than double the national average. Additionally, the city had a violent crime rate of 47.60 per 1,000 people. Unfortunately, these statistics are not unique to Durham, but Durham is definitely one of the worst. 1. Charlotte. Charlotte, North Carolina, has been in the news lately for all the wrong reasons. The murder rate has spiked to 12.08 per 100,000 residents. In addition, the crime rate, in general, is 42.26 per 1,000 people in the population, which is significantly higher than the national average. However, this city is a popular tourist spot and has parts of it that are safer than others. If you have to move to Charlotte, just make sure you research the neighborhoods first to make sure you are moving to the right side of town. Although North Carolina is widely considered a beautiful and welcoming state, it does have its dangerous areas. We hope that this video has helped you to be more aware of the most dangerous cities in North Carolina and to take precautions when necessary. Did you find this video helpful? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe.